Hey there, and welcome back to the Pure English channel. Today, we're going to learn English with a really cool question. Why is the sky blue? It sounds simple, but the answer is full of science, and it's a great way to practice real English. Use this video to practice the shadowing method, where you listen and immediately repeat out loud, reinforcing your learning practically and naturally. Try to copy the sound, the rhythm, and the pronunciation like you're a shadow of my voice. It's one of the most powerful ways to improve your speaking skills. So, let's read and listen to a text together. Quick reminder: don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave a like. That way you won't miss any new content, and you'll help the channel grow a lot. Why is the sky blue? Have you ever looked up at the sky on a clear day and wondered why it's blue and not green or purple? The answer lies in how sunlight interacts with Earth's atmosphere, and it actually reveals a lot about how light works, how we see colors, and even what our air is made of. Sunlight and its hidden colors. First, it helps to know that sunlight looks white to us, but it's actually made of many colors. If you've ever seen a rainbow, you've seen those colors separated: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. These colors all have different wavelengths. Red has the longest, and violet the shortest. Why does that matter? Because the way light behaves when it moves through different materials, like the air in our atmosphere, depends on its wavelength. The atmosphere as a filter. The air around us is full of tiny particles: oxygen, nitrogen, dust, water droplets, and more. When sunlight enters the atmosphere, it hits these particles and gets scattered, a process called scattering. There are different types of scattering, but the one that really matters here is Rayleigh scattering. It happens when the particles are much smaller than the wavelength of light. And here's the key: Rayleigh scattering affects shorter wavelengths more. That means blue and violet light get scattered in all directions way more than red or yellow light. So, why don't we see a purple sky? That's a good question. If violet light gets scattered even more than blue, why don't we see a violet sky? There are two big reasons. First, our eyes are much more sensitive to blue than to violet. We have special cells in our eyes called cones, which are tuned mostly to red, green, and blue. Violet, not so much. Second, some of that violet light gets absorbed by the upper layers of the atmosphere, especially by the ozone layer, which blocks part of the ultraviolet light that sits right next to violet in the spectrum. So in the end, what we mostly see is the blue. What about sunset? If the sky is blue during the day, Why does it turn orange, red, or pink at sunset? When the sun is near the horizon, its light has to travel through a lot more of the atmosphere to reach our eyes. That means most of the blue and violet light gets scattered away before it even gets to us. What's left are the longer wavelengths, like red and orange. That's why sunsets are full of those warm, glowing colors. More than just a pretty view. Knowing why the sky is blue isn't just a fun fact. It's a reminder that even simple things can have fascinating explanations. It shows us how connected we are to the universe, how the air we breathe, the sunlight we see, and the way our eyes work all come together to shape the world as we see it. So next time you look up at that beautiful blue sky, maybe you'll feel something more than just awe. Maybe you'll feel a quiet appreciation for the science happening right above our heads. And that's it for today. Now you know why the sky is blue, and you practiced real English at the same time. Great job! Remember, learning a language is all about showing up and practicing a little every day. Shadowing is a powerful tool, so come back, watch this video again, and keep repeating the sentences out loud. Stick around and use this channel to practice shadowing whenever you can. And remember, watch again if you want more practice. The more you repeat, the more confident you become. In the beginning, it takes effort, but over time, you'll speak, understand, and even think in another language. What feels hard today will feel natural tomorrow. Just keep going. This is English with meaning, context, and culture. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and join me for the next video here on the Pure English channel. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. Remember, learning English is not just about words, it's about communication. Mistakes happen, but that's okay. Keep practicing, stay confident, and enjoy the journey. See you in the next video.